litmus test. Thank you so much, Bill. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Unity of Orange County. How you doing today? It's so nice to see you. Thank you for keeping your appointment with us this morning. We like to get things going, get our blood flowing, get our energy vibrating together by singing together. So please rise and sing with me. Spirit is in this place. Here we go. We have come together as a family. We have come here as we are. We have come with arms wide open. We have gathered here in love. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof for shouts of praise. Spirit's in this place. We sing in celebration. We sing with words of prayer. We affirm all life as sacred. We declare the peace is here. All right, sing out. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof for shouts of praise. Spirit's in this place. Raise the roof for shouts of praise. Spirit's in this place. Oh, you guys sound so wonderful. Before you're seated, let's take a second and offer each other a warm unity greeting. All right, and as you're headed back to your seat, we're going to welcome Shanice to the platform. Hi, Shanice.
Good morning, everyone. And our last Sunday of summer. Yay! Fall is upon us. Who's ready? Woohoo! So honored to get to do platform with you all. So we always like to start our service by welcoming everyone watching and streaming. Welcome to Unity of Orange County. So if you're watching us on YouTube, please like us and subscribe so you can get more of our wonderful content. We're so glad you've tuned in. And if you're ever in the area, please stop by. We'd love to see you. So we always start our service by affirming our prayer for our church, our vision, and our mission statement. So our prayer for our church: God is our strength, our substance, our source, and our supply. We open our mind to divine ideas, and we are grateful for the flow of good in our ministries. And our vision statement: we are love, honoring the divine in all. And our mission statement: we awaken, inspire, and transform lives through loving kindness, education, and service. Amen. So at this time, we always love to start in gratitude. So we're going to thank everyone who made this service possible today. Our music director, Tom Keyes. our pianist, choir director, and so much more, Bill Wolf. We have John on the camera today. We have Waverly streaming. Our trustee today is our Sergeant of Peace, Howard. And our greeters were Cindy and May. Thank you so much. And hospitality today is provided by our very own Queen, Tina. And if you would like an opportunity for service, please see Ellen. Sign-ups for October fellowship, greeters, anything Unity related, please come and be a part of it and see Ellen after the service. So our speaker today is our own beloved Angie Keyes. Her talk title, Embracing Transition, the Spiritual Path of Change and Renewal. We will explore life's transitions and how change fosters renewal and a deeper connection to spirit. It also opens opportunities to incorporate mindfulness, inner transformation, and a metaphysical perspective on embracing the new phases in life. So excited to hear. You always bring such powerful messages. So announcements. We will be having a circle of connection after service. We'll take a short break for fellowship, and then when you hear the bell, please come back together. And it's a time to share our ideas, deepen our connection, and really connect to the talk today on a deeper level. Our service outreach project. Through September, our Unity community is invited to gather items to be collected and brought to church on Sunday, October 5th, for the Blessing Bag Assembly Day. It's coming up. I do want to mention an aside, if you can't make it to church on that day and you would like to bring your items, please reach out to me. I will arrange to pick them up, or you can bring them for the next 2 weeks until we assemble them. So after service on October 5th, we'll set up bags and items for our Unity friends to fill. We will also invite all of our Unity congregants to write a blessing, a prayer, or a word of encouragement to put inside the bags. Everyone will be able to take a bag with them to carry in their car to give away to our unhoused friends in need we may come across, or those who have animal friends who also need blessings as well. A large portion of the leftover blessing bags will be distributed in downtown Santa Ana, where I live, in an area of great need, and through a homeless outreach project called Godspeed Motorcycle Club. We've worked with them in the past, so a really great way to directly bless our community just with your help. And the book club, I've heard such great stuff about this. Hiring the Heavens, a practical guide to developing working relationships with the spirits of creation. And Hiring the Heavens, Gene Slater turns abstract expressions such as God is within you and ask and you shall receive into something more concrete, more immediate, and real. If you would like to join, please speak with Howard or Diane. We have a new address for Unity of Orange County, and this will be our permanent address for mail. If you need to send mail to the church, please send it to 25310 Moulton Parkway, Suite O, right? 533 Laguna Woods, California, 92637. And lastly, we are so excited to begin our search for a new minister. We have our minister search team, Tina Magnuson, Waverly Reed, and Joseph Meyer. Let's keep our team and our community in our thoughts as we say our affirmation together for our right and perfect minister. And centered in Christ consciousness, we are guided to a right and perfect minister as they are guided to us. Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you, Shanice. Okay, so when you live with the speaker, you get some thoughts about music. You get some ideas about music. Sometimes, in some cases, not maybe this week, you're strongly suggested, what songs you said. No, it's never like that. But like we sat down and we talked about it, and I threw out a couple of ideas, and she had very definite ideas about what she felt like matched the talk. And this is a fantastic song from the 80s, actually. This is one of those pop songs that was on the radio that you might have missed. It's technically about God, really. And it's a Steve Winwood song called Bring Me a Higher Love. Think about it, there must be higher love down in the heart or hidden in the stars above. Without it, life is wasted time. Look inside your heart and I'll look inside mine. Things look so bad everywhere. In this whole world, what is fair? We walk blind as we try to see, falling behind in what could be. Bring me a higher love. Bring me a higher love. Oh, bring me a higher love. Where's that higher love I keep dreaming of? Worlds are turning and we're just hanging on, facing our fear and standing out there alone. A yearning, and it's real to me. There must be someone who's feeling for me. Things look so bad everywhere. In this whole world, what is fair? We walk blind, but we try to see, falling behind in what could be. Bring me a higher love. Bring me a higher love. Oh, bring me a higher love. I could rise above on a higher love. I will wait for it. I'm not too late for it. Until then, I'll sing my song to cheer the night along. I could light the night up with my soul on fire. I could make the sunshine from pure desire. Let me feel that love come over me. Let me feel how strong it can be. Oh, bring me a higher love. Bring me a higher love. Oh, bring me a higher love. 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 Oh, bring me a higher love. Where's that higher love I keep thinking of? Thank you, Bill. All right, it is time to slow it down a little bit and get ready for our daily word meditation. And we like to do this by singing an affirmation together. Like all of the congregational songs that I bring to you, I want you to think about the words as you sing them, because it's kind of important that you can connect with the words that you're saying, just as if you were praying or meditating. So, in the silence. In the silence, there is a sacred place, a secret meeting place. Love is there. In the silence, where every color blends and every rainbow ends, good is there. In the light, now you find that you know peace of mind. In the silence, your path is paved in gold, and all your dreams unfold is there. God is there. And let's welcome Angie to the platform.
Good morning, everyone. So we're going to be starting today by lighting our Christ candle. Now, this candle represents that divine spark that is within each of us. And this light represents that is always present, always available to us when we're open to see it. There we go. And now let's take a moment and just hold in our prayers and hold in our thoughts everyone who has put a prayer in our prayer box and everyone who is holding a prayer within their heart today. And we're going to go ahead and hold that within and know the wholeness of each person, know the divine perfection of each person in each moment, and see God working in all of these lives. And we hold that space for divine order and divine unfoldment for what is ever highest and best in each life. And so it is. And our daily word for today is world peace. Our affirmation is, I bless the world with thoughts of peace. Do you want to say that together? I bless the world with thoughts of peace. Oh, beautiful. Now, the word shalom is synonymous with world peace, but it means more than an absence of war and conflict. Shalom, appearing so frequently in the Bible, is also used to affirm wholeness and well-being. True, lasting well-being requires the kind of peace known by living in alignment with God. Anchored in peace, people are less likely to be in conflict and more likely to appreciate the beautiful planet Earth that offers us so much goodness and abundance. When I pray for a peaceful world, I pray shalom for myself and for each person of every land to have their needs met, to know lasting well-being for themselves and their families, and to live in harmony and to work towards common good. And our scripture today is James 3:18. And a harvest of righteousness is sown in peace for those who make peace. So let's go ahead and take a moment. We'll take that into meditation. I invite you to get still. Allow your energy to shift from your head to your heart space. And let's take a collective breath in and release. As we allow ourselves to be in this moment, the here and now. We open our hearts to divine oneness, the oneness of all, that highest knowing of Christ consciousness. We center our hearts in peace as we imagine that feeling of peace flowing within us. What is peace to you? What does that feel like? Is there a color that comes with that idea of peace? Is there an emotion? Is there a sense, a feeling in your body? We all have that ability to center in peace, even in the midst of chaos. We can be that eye in the storm, that silence, that love and be that expression of peace. And in this peace, we find that divine spark that we are. We connect fully with that light and can express that light in the world. Let's take another deep breath in together and out. And sit for just one moment in the silence and the feeling of this divine peace. And as we come back to this place, we bring that sense of peace and we see it moving out to the world around us. Holding that peace for the world, for each person. And sitting in gratitude, knowing that it is always ours and always there. And so it is. When you're ready to come back, go ahead and open your eyes and return to this space, this now. Thank you, Bill. That was so beautiful. And thank you, Tom, and everyone who's making this Just a beautiful day today. So good to be here. I'm so blessed. I feel so blessed every time I walk in here, and I get to connect with so much love and so much joy. Just such a blessing to be here with you today. And today I'm talking about embracing transitions, the spiritual path of change and renewal. And we all have those moments, right, where there's something new coming up. We're getting ready to maybe take a big step. And there can be those times where we aren't really sure what's next and what we need to do. So I kind of want to talk about that today. And I'd like to start with a story. So in ancient times, there lived an emperor. He was fair and just, and the people adored him. Yet something weighed heavily on his soul. Each day he was plagued with worry. He couldn't sleep. He couldn't enjoy the good moments of his life. His advisors noticed this and wanted to help, but they didn't know what was wrong. So they approached the emperor and they asked him, "What is causing your distress?" And he said, "I don't know. When things are going well, I worry about what might go wrong. And when things aren't going well, I feel like it'll never end." So the advisors took this to heart, and they thought about a man who lived outside the town who was known for his unwavering joy. He traveled to the markets and he performed his work with a smile on his face, and the emperor decided, we should summon this man. I want to know his secret. So when the man arrived, he greeted the emperor with a smile and said, "How can I be of service to you, your majesty?" The emperor explained what was going on and how he was just filled with worry and dread so often. And he wanted to know this man's secret for happiness. And the man said, "Well, I would love to answer your question with a gift. Give me a month and I'll be back." So he left, and when he came back, he was carrying a small box. He handed it to the emperor. And when the emperor opened it, he saw a small ring, just a simple ring. But there was an engraving inside, and it said, "This too shall pass." And in that moment, the emperor understood. The bad times will get better, and the good times will also pass. So it doesn't make sense to worry about what's challenging, knowing that it will pass, and it doesn't make sense to miss out on the joy of what is when it's fleeting. This too shall pass. No matter what's going on with us, it's important to remember that, because just like the emperor, we can get caught up in the things that have happened in the past, the things that are not happening yet, and we can sit and worry instead of living our lives in the present and in this now moment. When we find ourselves in big transitions, a lot of times what we'll find is we get stuck in that in-between space, right? We're like in that, the tunnel, and we aren't seeing the light yet. And during those times, we get stuck in our own stuff, like, oh, what's going to happen? What if this? What if that? Maybe we might try to push it away and say, nope, I don't want to look at that. I'm just going to, I'm not even going to try. What's the point? But it's in those times, in those tunnel moments, where we grow the most. And what looks like darkness is really an opportunity to really get to know ourselves, to heal what needs to be healed, to grow stronger in the truth of who we are. There's the story about the butterfly that I think we probably all know, where the little boy found the cocoon and he saw the butterfly struggling to get out, and he felt so bad for that butterfly. So he cut a little tiny hole in the cocoon so it could get out, and the butterfly got out. but it couldn't fly. Because the struggle of getting out of the cocoon is what builds the strength for the wings. And it's the same for us. If we avoid the struggle, if we dull it, if we avoid things we want to do because we're afraid of that struggle, we aren't growing. We aren't letting our wings develop so that we can step out and fly like we're meant to. Pema Chodron is a different Buddhist monk, totally different. And she wrote, to be fully human and alive is to be completely out of the nest. It's really easy to stay where we're comfortable, right? Even if we're not happy, it's okay. It's fine. But being out of the nest, once again, that's where we find our light. That's where we really see who we are and get a chance to have that growth. Pema teaches about groundlessness, that feeling of groundlessness. Have you ever been there? It just feels like there's nothing. That's when we tend to grasp, like, oh, I need to do this. This will fix it. This will fix it. This will fix it, right? And instead, it takes away that opportunity. Only by learning to be comfortable in that groundlessness do we really allow ourselves to be present to what is. When we reach for something else, as we all know, it usually ends up being something we don't want to do, like spending too much or watching too much YouTube, being on our Snapchat, way too much, whatever. I'm sorry, I have kids. So being in the struggle is how we build our strength in our wings. The struggle that we're in today is what gives us the strength for the path that we'll be on tomorrow. And I think all of us can look back on our lives and see those moments, right? I look back, I've been so grateful for this unity journey, for everything. And I look back to some really challenging stuff that at the time I didn't know if I could handle it. I didn't know if I wanted to handle it. It was a lot. And I look back and I'm so grateful for that. So grateful for those challenges because I would not be here today without them. I wouldn't have gotten the courage to ever step up and take this step. So now I look back and I'm so grateful. So how cool would it be if moving forward, when we find ourselves in those places, we can go, I'm going to be so grateful for this in the future. I'm just going to be so happy that I had this challenge. But imagine if we could approach it like that. Like, I know this is building something powerful for me. And we can greet those moments with excitement and enthusiasm instead of fear and dread. Charles Fillmore said, having once seen the truth, you begin passing through a transforming process that will be followed by a resurrection of all that is worth saving. Which, what I'm hearing in this is that when we go through those troubling times, we have to start shedding those things that don't serve us. Those things that are holding us back. Those beliefs that we hold about ourselves, maybe that, oh, I'm not good at this. I can't handle this. We release those things. And there's a resurrection of all that is worth saving, which is the truth of who we are, our true selves, our wholeness, our oneness with Spirit, our strength that we have. It reminds me of Michelangelo was talking about, when he would take a big marble stone and he would carve into it. He said, the sculpture is already complete within the marble block before I start my work. It's already there. I just have to chisel away the superfluous material. And I love that idea that we're letting go of those things that we've taken on in our lives that hold us back from really expressing us, from expressing that Christ self and that joy and that love. We are really so powerful. And it begins with being present in each moment, noticing what we're feeling, what we're saying to ourselves, how we speak to ourselves, right? These are all parts that can be released. That as we heal our wounds, we can let go of and become more of who we are. And through this, we find our path. We find our joy. And we call ourselves to that which is ours to do. So when we're stuck and we're feeling the darkness, I invite you to remember the light that you are and trust that this challenge, whatever it is guiding you to let go of what you don't need to hold any longer. So Romans 12:2 reads, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will." Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. In the revealing word, we read that the mind is the seat of perception of the things we see, hear, and feel through those ideas that we hold. So that renewing of our mind is that shifting of our beliefs, our shifting of our perception of ourselves and the world, so that we can see more fully what is meant for us and who we are in this world. We can take these moments to be mindful, to be present, and to trust that this is a step towards something bigger. We can take our beautiful moments and just fully be present. And just know that this is beautiful and perfect. And it's okay for me to be right here and not thinking about all of the other stuff. So I'd love to close with a prayer today. I invite you to get still. And we say, Divine Spirit, as we move forward from this sacred time together, we open our hearts to change and trust in this guiding divine principle. We are renewed with courage for new beginnings. We are full with peace as we embrace each unfolding step. May we walk in faith. May we walk in gratitude and a deep sense of unity. And so it is. Amen. Thank you so much. As we move through this week, just remember that everything is unfolding perfectly, that you have everything you need, and that each step is an opportunity to know yourself a little bit better. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Angie. What a wonderful talk. Be grateful for the moment as long as it lasts. Just be present and fully in it. I'm going to do that for this song. You can be amazing, you can turn a phrase into a weapon or a drug. You can be the outcast or be the backlash of somebody's lack of love. Or you can start speaking up. Nothing's gonna hurt you the way the words do when they settle neath your skin. Kept on the inside and no sunlight, sometimes the shadow wins. But I wonder what would happen if you say what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave with what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave, just wanna see you. I just wanna see you, just wanna see you. See you be brave, just wanna see you. I just wanna see you, just wanna see you. I wanna see you be brave. Everybody's been there, everybody's been stared down by the enemy, fallen for the fear and done some disappearing, bowed down to the mighty, but don't run. Stop holding your tongue. Maybe there's a way out of the cage where you live. Maybe one of these days you can let the light in and show me how big your brave is. Say what you wanna say. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave with what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave. And since your history of silence won't do you any good, did you think it would? Maybe anything but empty. I wanna tell them the truth and say what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave with what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave, just wanna see you. I just wanna see you, just wanna see you. I wanna see you be brave, just wanna see you. I just wanna see you, just wanna see you. I wanna see you be brave, just wanna see you. I just wanna see you, just wanna see you. I wanna see you be brave, just wanna see you. I just wanna see you, just wanna see you. I wanna see you be brave. All right, let's welcome Shanice back to the platform.
Thank you. And thank you, Angie. I think we all need to hear that, especially at this time. Really powerful. And I just have to second, we're such a rare community. You can go anywhere, but you chose here. So thank you. And it's not about the building. It's really about the spirit and the soul and the love of the people. So thank you. So at this time, I also wanted to remind you that if anyone is in need of prayer, we have a really beloved prayer team, and there's a prayer chaplain that will be available for you after service. So this time we like to practice the principle of giving and receiving. So if you do have an offering, love donation, or if you would like to just offer a blessing, go ahead and just put your hands together. Or just open your heart to put a well wish of goodness. And we'll say our prayer all together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. So we will invite our ushers forward to collect these gifts of love. Our church is solely funded through your generous love donations, and your financial support is so, so appreciated. There are many ways to donate and support Unity of Orange County. You can text to 77977 and put in the message, Unity of OC Give. You can go to our website. You can also mail in your donations to our church, the old-fashioned way with that new address I gave in the beginning. You can volunteer your time, your talent, your treasure. All love is welcome and needed. And if this is your first time at Unity of Orange County, we are just so grateful to have you here. And if it's your first time online, welcome. So we're not going to make you raise your hand, come forward, but we would like to give you a blessing. So for all of our Unity members, if you could just get your hearts open and let's bless each other. We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ in you. And if you are a first-time visitor, please fill out your visitor form. We'd love to stay in touch and connect you to all of the wonderful offerings we have. And at this time, I think it's also really important to hold the world, which is also our brothers and sisters in peace. There is no us and them. It's all we. So I'm just going to invite everyone just for a moment to just receive this wonderful message that Angie shared with us and to just feel the peace that is our true nature in our hearts and hold that peace, extend it to everyone, starting right here with yourself and allowing it to ripple out and cover and blanket and hold that sacred space for the peace and well-being of all, knowing that peace within us shows up as peace in the world. And we just thank you. So it is. So I would love to invite Reverend Angie to come up and bless our offering.
Right. So let's just take a deep breath in. And we so honor and are grateful for these donations. And we hold that energy, seeing it go out into the world and into our community to create so much more prosperity and goodness. And we say thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is.
Thank you. And happy autumn, everyone. Watch all those leaves fall off, each one, right? And cherish every moment. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shanice. As we close down our service, let's please stand, join hands. We'll sing our peace song and then the prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God, and the presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. All together. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.